Okay, we're going to talk about finding the equation of a curve, the S9F portion of this handout. Before we figured out how to find the equation of the curve given the graph, we're going to look at this instruction, calculator instruction handout. So a curve was drawn here on this handout, and the first thing we noticed is that we've got 3 points here that we know. We know the coordinates of this point are -4, 0. This coordinate here is 0, -12, and this coordinate here is 2, 0. Using any 3 points on a curve, you can get a quadratic equation. So the first thing we're going to do in our instructions is we're going to press Stat, Edit, and then Enter. So I'm going to turn on my calculator, and I hit the Stat button. Where is the Stat button, you might ask? It's right here, right there. Okay, Stat. Okay, and then it says one edit. Okay, that's the very first thing. I'm going to hit Enter, like the instructions say. Okay, now I'm going to okay, so I'm just getting rid of my information that was here. Okay, so the x values of these coordinates are 2, -4, and 0. So I'm going to write 2, -4, and 0. Okay, and then I have to arrow to the right, and now I can put the y values of these points. So 0, 0, and -12. All right, so I've got the x values of the coordinates and the y value of the coordinates typed in. Okay, all these instructions are written here in the instructions. And as you can see, we've just done exactly what it says on the handout here. Okay, next, to calculate the equation of the quadratic, press Stat, arrow over to Calc menu. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to push the Stat button right there. I'm going to hit the right arrow so that I'm over Calc. And now it's going to say Select Quad Reg. So I'm going to go down here, number 5, where it says Quad Reg. And if you have that really, really old calculator, then it might be 6. But you're going to look for where it says Quad Reg, Quadratic Regression. I hit Enter, and then I hit Enter again. And now it tells me the A, B, and C values. If you have a newer calculator, you may have to hit the down arrow a couple times, and then you'll get this screen too. So if you got the newer calculator, it will look like this first, and you just arrow down until you get to calculate, and then you press Enter. So when you get this information, that means your function is 1.5x squared plus 3x minus 12. And I'm getting these 1.5, the 3, and the minus 12 from these values right here. Okay. So on this handout, on this first page, here are the answers to this. You may want to hit pause, check your answers. Okay, the next 3, here are the answers for this. Alright, I will be doing the next part, which is S9I, on a different video.